What's up, everybody? How y'all doing today? I'm the GAT man. I come out here all the time talking about stress, gas, and bloating. Talk about how people go under stress. They're opening too many dialysis clinics in our neighborhood. I talk about commutations because I'm 55 years old and I believe in my sincere heart that who else gonna talk about it? My mom is 87. She's not preaching and teaching anymore. So if our generational kids are gonna get any type of value, it's up to us. And I'm gonna keep doing my job now that they gave us this multimedia process or access to Facebook and YouTube and Vimeo and all these other places that you can go to, Snapchat. I totally try to make subject matters matter, things that I try to think that's going to help somebody, that's productive. I totally try to project what I've learned on Earth to make people live their life to their fullest while they're here on Earth. There's a lot of things that you have to take under, your understanding that people do not have mentors. People do not have just background grandmothers and people who just give you, for instance, I had opportunity when I was younger to have a young gentleman come into my life who mentored me. And he mentored me into the movie industry, and I started doing production assistant, and then I moved into set dressing and props and lighting, and I just did a little bit of everything on the set and even got into the union and worked for about 27, 28 years. And a situation just came up, but the concept is now I'm the GAT man. I go out, I talk about this tea religiously because of the foundation that I had when I was in the movie industry and because of the foundation of somebody mentoring me. So our kids need more mentors. They need more visual people who are standing tall and being properly representing their community. We need people who can stand up and sincerely give time to our children, who can show them networks and workshops and show them, there's a whole industry out there. There's a movie industry, like I keep mentioning that I did. Call the Illinois Film Office. All your black children out there, give a flood. There's a union out there, Local 476. Call these people. Let them know that you want a job, that you want to work in the industry, you want to work on Empire, you want to work on Chicago PD, that you want to work on Chicago Fire, that you want to be a part of these movies that are being made. And I'm telling you this because how would you know if I didn't mentor you and tell you? So there's an Illinois Film Office. As I remember, I haven't done this industry in a long time because of my situation, but there's an Illinois Film Office that you can call. Look it up, Google it. There's jobs like set dressing, props, lighting, grip, hair, makeup. You could do script supervision. They have drivers, and I'm telling you, people who but they make a lot of money. You just have to know how to get to and from a location. So, and when I say don't know nothing, meaning that you don't really have to have a college degree to get a good job if you know the industry to go into. So I do this GAT because of stress. My daughter bloated when she was 12, so that was back in 03. Back in 07, I went under stress because of racism in my industry, the movie industry of racism, and you hear it now, sexism and racism, and it's true, it happens in people's career, but I don't boast on it. I don't go around talking about it because I try to move on, you know what I mean? I try to live my life to my fullest, and that's where I started. How do you live your life to your fullest when stress is going to come into your life? When stress comes into your life, man, it could really destroy your entire life. I have a friend, Dave Hansen. He hung himself because of lack of work, man, or whatever was going on, the stress in his life. I have, co-workers who, have been displaced where they don't really have the GAT, I should say, like I do, where I have income and money, and I could actually continue to live my life like I did actually in the movie industry. God is good. He works in mysterious ways, and I'm telling you, when my daughter got sick and bloated, I never knew that this tea was going to help me with my life. But now, this is all I do. This is all that I do. I come out here trying to get people to be salespeople. I come out here trying to get people to house it in their stores. I come out here trying to get people to get this tea because it gets the gas and the bloating and the water weight off your body. There's no reason why, if you have heard about GAT tea, you haven't tried it, except, being arrogant, or I ain't gonna try his tea, or I know him. Stop playing. I got millions of people who don't know me who try the tea. So another thing I could tell you is this. It's made of peppermint, ginger, fennel, eucalyptus, and hops. There are 5 herbs. Fennel makes you pass gas through the rear. Eucalyptus makes you urinate. The hops make you burp. And the peppermint calms your stomach. All these you know about. They're all American herbs. Get your GAT tea today. This is the hookup. Now, let's finish with that. Decided to start playing in my house. So I got myself a new toy. It's called a drone. Now, this drone here is my new baby, y'all. Y'all been seeing it fly. Just want to introduce it to you guys. It's in a couple of parts here. So this is the unit here. It's a quad system here. They start at $7.99. I think I have a link to my site or somewhere that you can purchase them. I'm an affiliate. And these quadcopters, $799, you get the quadcopter itself. You get a battery. The battery pretty much just latches on here. Turn it on. Kind of gives you a little blink, 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 blink. Okay? That's what it does. I'll put it down. Now, gives you a little signal. This here's the remote. The remote you open, flip it here. Works off your phone. There's a little cord here. If you have a iOS phone, or if you have an Android, just slide it in here. Whichever way. They have cords for it. Fits like this, okay? Just in case you guys want to see it. Want to know what's up, what I'm working with. Now, open your antennas, and you turn this on. Flips in. Flip your phone on. Try to get the phone going. Phone's coming up. And what happens is the app will come up automatic pretty much. That's what they say it'll do. So we'll see what happens. App's coming up. App came up. Guys see that? Okay. So pretty much this is my droney, man. You connect to it, and it really flies incredible. This is the newest in technology and photography and trying to get the shot. It's all in 4K. You can adjust it to 1080p, of course. That's lower drop. The only thing I can tell you is that it's incredible. You have to try flying one of these things. It's just something that you really, really would love playing with. I got it for my birthday, guys. So basically, this is what it looks like again. And actually, this is the gimbal. There's a gimbal here that I put a specialized lens on. These are my leads. It's got a lead that flashes in the back that connects to everything. And it's got sensors. And plus these are the antennas. The antennas, they fold up. And plus they use as landing legs also. So you have to be careful, these. I tell people, make sure you get a landing pad. Which I haven't been using it as much, but see, because you don't want to get dust in the gimbal if you do happen to purchase one of these. I'm just giving you, because you're going to want to keep it for years and you want it to do its thing. And another thing, if you do purchase one of these, make sure you get that $89 or that $90 extended warranty, where if you crash or something, or ruin a propeller or you don't know why something's working, you can send it in, because this is some high technology, and it's got all of the technology. Sincerely, it'll give you the flight time, it gives you your distance, it gives you everything, your GPS, everything's Wi-Fi along with your systems here. So just wanted to go through that. These are toys, and these are things that you could check into. Now, getting back to the real deal, GAT tea Restore. Bam! If you having any problems with circulation with the blood, we all know that, you know, women menstruate once a month. The toxicities will get off the body. Men, we never menstruate, so we get toxicities on our bodies, and sometimes we figure out how come the erection is not going on. So I tell men, you got to get something to detox your body. The liver, the kidney, you know, the blood circulation thing is very important, because if you don't get good blood circulation to your body, you start they call it inflammation, the retention of water, which is not circulating to your joints. You know, you start getting a little flimsy. You don't want to get flimsy up in there. You want to keep it moving, if you know what I'm talking about. So get your Restore T. Don't play around, and it works. And plus, as I learned as I got older, around 55, as I told y'all, women use sex for therapy, and I never knew that until I got 50. But it took me 50 years to learn it, because my things stopped working right. So with this Restore, I tell you, I'm totally restored. I got married, and I feel good. And hey, all I got to say, I'm the Got man. Here I am trying to give y'all a plan. Women, they go under what we call menopause. Now, a woman goes on the menopause, she's going to start holding the toxicities on her body. Oh, so what you going to do about that? Bam, Restore. Get your Restore. This Restore sincerely will help our women regulate their blood system to get the toxicities off their body during that time of month when they usually would have it. I tell man, go out and get us some Restore, because she can restore her body, man. You know, she don't have to be holding them toxicities on her. She's hot, she's cold, she's irritable, she's angry. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about how we can help our women, our children, our people detox and keep their bodies regulated and stop playing around with our bodies. Because sincerely, as I mentioned, they're building dialysis clinics in our neighborhood. If you haven't seen them, they're all over the place.
Okay, so if that is the case, then we would need to take it up with the users and the fans, as they are the ones that know what they need. And they are the reason that we do what we do here. It is all fairly simple. You do see it, right? So why turn this around? There is no need to make heads or tails out of it.
Now is the time to move your body around and keep it moving until you no longer hear the sound of just like limbo. See how low you get.